Hey, good morning guys. So of course, somehow today, after I said yesterday was the coldest day that I've ever run in, it's colder now today. So let's see if I can get 2 degrees now today. 2 degrees instead of 5, so we'll go try and get it done. We've got 7 miles to do today, and we'll see how it goes. Yesterday I mentioned the car seat heater to warm up your gloves, but if you don't have that, sometimes I just use the radiator for a little bit before I head out the door. It does the same thing. So it's another beautiful day with clear blue skies. Everything, is looking good except for the temperature. So we'll go stick it out. Like I said, we've got 7 miles to wrap up this week of training for the New York City Half Marathon. But it's a cold one. I mean, I've been having the car warm up for the last 10 minutes. There's still frost up top, still frost on the windshield. So we'll see how it goes. I honestly don't know how much filming I'm gonna get done on the run, because this camera actually dies in the cold. Like yesterday when it was 5 degrees, today it's almost 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The battery just knocks right out after about 10 minutes. So, we'll get the run in. Obviously, I'm gonna go for my run, do the whole thing, but I can't share as much of it if the camera dies. So we'll get a few shots and everything beforehand, but we'll go over everything at the end, I promise, if the camera just can't handle the cold. Let's do it.
Devotion that brings me down.
So today we're giving the Nike Zoom X Invincible a shot at the long run. I know, again, this shoe is kind of old now, but I had an issue with my usual Nike size. I thought the shoe was too tight. I didn't think it felt very good. It was uncomfortable after just a half mile or so, and I ended up giving it away. But since getting the right size, I guess, I ended up going a half size higher than I normally would, even in like the Vaporfly or other Nike shoes, and it's doing okay. I see the appeal of the softness of the midsole, and on a day like today where I can't go on like a dirt trail, there's benefit of the nice soft midsole on the pavement for our longer run. So we'll give it a shot. So far it feels okay. The last, several runs I've gone on with this size of the shoe has been okay. So it gets a chance to prove itself on a longer run, and hopefully it does well.
Have my for the ocean, not for you.
Today's plan for the run is pretty simple. It's to go easy pace, nothing hard at all. And this is going to be the first run of this training block where we are going over 1 hour. So we'll probably be running for about 1 hour and 10 minutes. And I just want to get the body used to that. Want to let my cardiovascular system work, you know, my lungs work, not at a hard effort, but for a longer period of time. So since it's the first time over 1 hour in this training block, we're just going to keep it really easy. It shouldn't feel like a difficult effort at all. And that may sound boring, but it's super important as you start to train for longer races to just absorb and take in nice long runs. So that was mile 1 right there, 10 minutes, 11 seconds. That's good for me. Ice skating.
That without my love for the ocean, I will be no one. No You're holding my mind in a tight grip when I walk all over you, and your blood is in the water as you go straight through my heart, through my heart.
And so right there is where the camera decided to give up today. All right, so what I was saying before I had that crazy look with frost all over my face was that the camera had died for me at about mile 4 of the run today. It just had enough. It said that the battery had completely hit 0, which was really fast, honestly, for the normal use of the camera. So it tapped out with the cold. We had a nice 7-mile run, like I said before, and the average pace came in at 9:45 per mile. And the mile breakdowns, I'll just put it right up here now. It was kind of a progression run, started, you know, pretty slow, nice and easy. Just wanted to let the legs warm up in all that cold. As I got moving, I started to loosen up a little bit, and, you know, without increasing the heart rate too much, I was able to go, you know, a little bit quicker throughout the run, down to a last mile around, you know, 9:13 per mile, which was just kind of like a last little effort. I always like to finish strong on my longer runs, so that's kind of how it went today. But overall, my heart rate stayed at an average about 142 beats per minute, so I still met my goal of making it a nice easy run. And that was what was important to me today, even though I got to do a nice little harder finish, just a little bit harder. So that's all I have for today. Give me a thumbs up, like the video if you made it this far. Definitely subscribe down below if you want to follow along for more running. I'm still training for the New York City Half Marathon, so that will be coming up in March, and we have lots of other races coming up along the way. But with that, I don't have anything else, so I hope to see you all in the next video.